Hi. Hi, guys. What's up, YouTube? How you guys doing? What's up, everybody? What's up, bros and broskies? This is Fungalara on YouTube. As you guys can see, it's a phone stream. And as you guys can also see in the title, said in the title, I'm going to be reading a story. Okay? You guys are probably like, that's boring as shit, Fungal. Why? You guys are probably like, wait a minute. Fungal streaming during the day? Or during the week? I can stream you guys, it's just I'll have to do it off my phone. Yo, what's up, Kaylin? What's up? Thought you were working out. Is there something you're not telling me? No. You guys, I'm excited. I'm writing a new book today. Where are you? In Mom and Dad's room. Yo, what's up, Manuel Lopez? What's up? You guys, I'm currently in my room right now, hanging out, having fun. You guys are probably like, whoa, Fungal, what are you doing on YouTube? Why are you streaming during the week? Well, I can, as long as I'm on my phone. And in this case, I'm on my phone. So we're just hanging out. I'm going to read a story in a little bit. Just trying to get everything all set up. Gonna see my comments on my frickin' computer. What's up, Try Again? How you doing? Woo! I'm just, playing on my fidget spinner. So like, la 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 la. Ow. So how you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing great. Today we're just gonna be, yeah, I'm gonna be reading a book that I wrote. Where's Kitty? She's always here. Did you hear the bad news? No. And, Try Again. How do you know who Kitty is? Because I don't know who you are. You're new. I'm having too much fun, you guys. This is like, it's an ease. It's a calming thing. There we go. Okay, so. Yeah, we're gonna be just hanging out for the night, chilling in my parents' room until they have to go to bed. Then we're gonna go upstairs and chill up there. Oh, fast. Huh. I don't know, I'm having fun with this. I just am. It's like a calming thing for me, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna read you guys a story that I've been writing recently. It's been recently, like I've been writing it like this week. I'm gonna be writing it. I'm gonna be personally, writing this for my own self, and I'm also gonna be writing it for. Who tweeted, texted, tweeted. Oh, random as fuck. Sorry you guys had to hear that. For some reason, Twitter's like, hey. So I'm gonna read you guys my story. Hey Chris. Yeah, see you guys, I told you I was gonna go live on here. So yeah, I'm just gonna read my book. Cause Mason told me that Danica and other people were going to get. I have a feeling you're Mason, so whatever. Alright, so I'm gonna read you guys a story that I've been writing for a while. Stuff. Hey, the Maker, what's up? Fight me, motherfucker. Haha. Your fault. That's a baby fart.
Jackie, you got that strawberry shortcake.
Dropped it, guys. Okay, so I went live on Instagram. If you guys do not have me on Instagram, I went live on Instagram and I read this story. One of my subscribers fell in deep love with this story. I fell in love with this personally because I'm kind of stealing it off a video game, but not exactly. I was there. Oh yeah, Chris was there as well. It's a good story. I'm taking it from Life is Strange, if you guys remember me playing that game. Man, I'm so glad I'm suspended from school because I fucked up Mason. Okay, try again. I don't care, really. That's cool that you got suspended, but I don't want to know. Seems like every single channel that with around with the X names and stuff like that, they're linked to Mason, so I'm pretty sure Mason has a bunch of spam accounts, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, so basically, you guys, so I'm going to be reading a story that I've been writing for the past couple days. Hope you guys enjoy it. So, it's called Traveling Through Life. Alright. I'll stop spitting this now so then you guys can hear me. Traveling Through Life. A hurricane-like storm ravaged the beautiful city of Newport, Oregon. No one had ever seen the likes of this storm before. I'm in a crew in GTA in real life called Xanax. Xanax as Mason got kicked out. Okay, try again. Please stop commenting stuff about Mason. I really do not care. And you only came here for Danica. Dude, there's more than one girl in the world. Okay, yeah, guys, just stop. Anyway, I'm gonna continue on. No one had ever seen the likes of this storm before. She's my friend. Okay, I know, but here's the thing, dude. I am currently in the process of reading a story. And as you bros and broskies know, I like to read the comments. Okay? I like to finish the story. Otherwise, I'm hiding chat from myself, so I don't read chat. Can I do that? No, yeah. I'm gonna hide my chat. Okay? So I can't see chat. Fine, I'm out. Okay, bye. Go, Mom. Bye. Sorry. So, keep going. I'm currently hiding chat, you guys, so I'm not seeing the comments at all. Because I want to finish the story without people interrupting me. So, I'm going to read the story, and I will read the comments after I'm done. Okay? Or I have chat. The fuck? Kitty going bye-bye today. Just kidding. I'm still here. Okay, Maker. I don't understand what the hell just happened to my computer, but my computer just, like, malfunctioned. Okay, here we go. It came out of the blue like a rabbit being pulled from a magician's hat. The only two people who could potentially stop the storm were two young women. But before we get too far ahead of ourselves, let's start from the beginning. There once were a couple of girls. One of them was 11, and the other 10 years of age. They were really close friends named Skylar Ruiz. It's very hard for me to say fast. And Harley Amber. These girls have been friends for their entire lives, so they were practically sisters. They always hung out every day, playing, going to each other's houses, and sometimes causing a little trouble. Until one day, Harley's dad got a job in Atlanta, Georgia. So that meant that Harley and her family had to move. And Skylar was very sad because she thought that she would never see Harley again. So the day before she was supposed to leave for Atlanta, so the day before Harley was supposed to leave for Atlanta, she stayed the night with Skylar, and they had the best night ever. They built a fort in Skylar's room out of blankets and pillows found throughout the house, and played in there for hours. They also told scary stories and talked, and I'm editing this thing as we're going, you guys, so sorry, bear with me. I'm also checking chat they also told scary stories that would scare both of them sometimes. They were they're just playing and having fun all night, like they always used to when they were younger. I subscribed to Crystal. Aw. Thank you for showing love for Chris, Maker. Once it came to the part of the night where they were both getting tired, they stared at each other's feet. Trying not to think about tomorrow. Okay. You're welcome. Is this a fill in the blank thing? No? I'm just writing it as I go. I'm rewriting it as I go to see what would sound better. Okay. Once it got to the part of the night where they both got kind of tired, they stared at each other's feet, trying not to think about tomorrow. It's like they were sitting crisscross, and they'd stare at each other's feet like, oh my god, tomorrow is going to be a hard day. You know. Skylar broke the silence and asked Harley in a sad voice, Harley, I don't want you to leave. Isn't there a way you can stay with me so we can still hang out and see each other every day like we always do? No, I wish. No, I can't. I just fucked up my whole story. No, I can't. I wish I could, but you know that I would miss my family a lot, and that would kill them inside if they left me behind. Besides, I think your mom is just fine with you here. I would probably get in the way of things. Is she writing this or filling it in? Kaylin, I'm writing it. Hey there. Hey, Marcus. Marcus, you're missing out, bro. I'm reading a book. It's leg. Is there a leg? Is there a leg, guys? Like, is it bad leg? It's story time. Yep, I'm reading the story. I'd probably get in the way of things. Harley said trying to cheer Skylar up, but Skylar wasn't getting any happier. She was just getting more upset about the whole moving thing. Who the fuck is blowing up my phone now? Made me interrupt my stream. One more flight, then I'm back in OKC, land of serial killers. Rebel, god damn it, Rebel. Now my phone's probably gonna blow up. Guys, I'm sorry. That was Rebel texting. I don't have no leg, and Logan, I got my glasses fixed. Finally! Marcus, what's up? Hold on. I will be back. I didn't realize you were streaming. Whew. Bad. That's good, Kaylin. That's good that you got your glasses fixed. About damn time, too. Yeah. Marcus, yeah, sorry. I can stream sometimes on my phone, which is great. So, here, hold on, guys. Hold on. Let's keep going. The whole moving thing. Harley could see that nothing... Oh my god! Who the fuck is blowing up my phone? Mute. There. Now I don't receive notifications. For now. Okay. Harley could see that there was nothing she could say that was going to make Skylar feel any better than she was feeling right now. So Harley tried something. She scooted over to Skylar and hugged her as hard as she could to show that she was going to always be there for her. Skylar wrapped her arms around Harley, tearing up, and while doing so, and didn't want to let her go. Jesus, why is that like that? Didn't want her to let her go because she knew that it would probably be a long time before she saw her best friend again. They both cried, holding each other, because they really didn't want to be separated from each other. They have been together for years, and they didn't... Who is blowing up my phone now? Haha, Rebel. There. Are you guys commenting on my stream? I can't see it really. It's only been a month. I'm back. It's my Wi-Fi sucks. Good to see you are streaming though tonight. Hi, Maker. What's this for Logan? Are you just doing this for fun or what? That scared me. Sorry guys that my phone is being a bitch. Yes, Kaylin, I'm doing this for a class, but when I turn it in and everything, it's going to turn into a fun thing for me. So this is going to be my personal story. I'm sick and tired of this fucking thing. Why is it saying this is spelled wrong? Okay, whatever. Here, we're gonna try it one more time. I'm pretty sure my phone's gonna go off again, and if it does, I'm sorry, guys. They were together for years, and they didn't know what they would do without each other. There we go. Yep. They both cried holding each other because they really didn't want to be separated from each other. They have been together for their whole They've been together for their whole lives. And they didn't know what they were going to do without each other. Harley did the same thing. They sat and cried together for about an hour. Then they both eventually passed out. Still holding each other, not wanting to let go. What I mean by that, you guys, by holding each other, is like they're still hugging. Like they're literally like close up and they're like, I'm not moving. They didn't want to leave each other, but who knows? They might be able to see each other in the summer and they can hang out, catch up on life, go on crazy adventures. Go on crazy adventures and continue life like nothing had ever happened to them. But the day Harley left would be the last time Skylar would see her for the next 7 years. Harley made some new friends and completely forgot about Skylar because of how her life was going in Atlanta. Skylar, on the other hand, was not doing so good. She was dealing with the 3-year anniversary of her father's death. He was killed by a semi-truck that didn't see a stop sign and a one-way turning sign, so it came barreling towards her dad's small 1998 Buick LeSabre, whatever. His 98 Buick sedan. I'm erasing that. I don't know how to say that. His 1998 Buick sedan that was going slowly across the way to pick up his wife, or Scarlett's mom, Violet. He died on impact with the car and with no hope of survival. You guys commenting? Hey Logan, how are you? Hey Andrew, I'm doing pretty good. Kaylin, did you get a haircut? No. Stolen my Wi-Fi. The Horror of the Cell Phone, a great new horror film coming soon. Ha 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 ha. Zool, the Send the Phone. This is really good. And what is it called? I called it Traveling Through Life. That's what I called it. I'm doing good, Andrew. How are you doing tonight? How are you guys all doing today? 71 subs. Yay! Congrats, Chris. Hi, boo-boo. Alright, guys. I'm going to keep reading. I'm almost done. Promise. I promise, guys. I know you guys are, like, suffering listening to me talk. She was still missing Harley a little bit. A little bit, though. But that started to die down. When she didn't get any phone calls from her. Text messages, nothing from Harley. Nothing from Harley. Yeah, that's better. But luckily, before Skylar could get more depressed about everything going on in her life, she met someone else to help her in her time of need. Her name was Rocky Blaze, and she was her best friend for the time being. She had long brown hair with red tips at the end. She mostly wore it in a fishtail braid. She rarely wore it out. She rarely let her hair flow normally. She also wore a blue and black flannel and black skinny jeans. She didn't really care about what she wore, but as long as she felt comfortable. Everything was perfect in Skylar's life until Rocky mysteriously left one day without telling anyone. Every day, Skylar would go out and try to find her. They were as close as friends that Skylar and Rocky were dating for a few months. They were the cutest couple, and everyone really loved them except for Skylar. Skylar was the sort of troublemaker that would do anything to get money, which meant that she was always scamming people into doing her bidding. Rocky was the sort of girl who was silent mostly when she needed to be, but when it came time for Rocky to stand up for something she believed in, she would let her voice soar through the skies. She would hold protests to stop certain things, such as tearing down buildings that had been around since the town was first civilized. What are you guys saying? What book? I'm great, just chilling. I really like that title. You really like that title? Thanks, Chris, Marcus. Thank you so much. It's from Ghostbusters. I'm great, just chilling. That's good. That's cool. What book? Andrew, I'm writing a book currently. Sorry, I'm not really. What's the name of the book? I called it. I don't know if you were here last time, but it's Marcus, and I had to change my name. Andrew, the title of this story is called Traveling Through Time. I'm kind of stealing it off of a game called Life is Strange, but not exactly because I'm trying to make it my own. I'm just getting some of the concepts of the game into the story. But everything else is me. I'm making this all up. So, sorry, yes, but what you're hearing is me reading off my it was originally supposed to be just my paper for my English class, but then I'm writing a totally different book series. I'm writing a whole different book. So I'm writing this, so it's like, Logan, just when I think you were awesome now, by hearing you writing is like pulling me in such a new admiration by you. Oh, thanks, Marcus. Yes, I like to write, you guys. I have written before. I have actually my first book written on this website called Wattpad. I have a book written there, and I finished it last year. I'm still currently working on my second book, on my 15th chapter of my second book. My first book has 30 chapters, and I have over 1,000 words every time I write. I'm currently still trying to finish this. Share, please. I'm so curious. You piqued my interest. Marcus, you want me to read my first book to you guys? I can pull it up right now. Look, boom. Hi, Wattpad. I can read you guys my first book if you guys would like. Okay, cool. You're so cool. OMG, that would be so awesome. Do you guys want me to read you my first book? If you guys want me to read you guys my first ever book that I wrote, I will read it to you right now. I will pull it up. I will read it only if you guys want. If you guys want me to read my first book to you guys, I will read it right now. I have it pulled up right now. I have over 363 people who've read it. Yes. Logan, fan club is more awesome by the day, by the month. All right, everybody. I see it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like I'm reading my book. I'm reading my first ever book. Okay, now, this is kind of a cheesy title. I literally just chose The Great Adventure. Okay? That's literally what I chose. Here, I will actually read... Hold on, let me read, what I wrote as a description of the story. Here, let me read it. Let me read it to you guys. This is literally what I wrote, okay? Haley Vanderhan was just an average, ordinary girl, and then the biggest disaster happened. All the nuclear power plants blew up, and now Haley has to try and survive in this new world with new threats every day. That's the first thing I wrote, okay? It's very cringy. The title is so in-depth and inspiring, yet so intriguing. And yet so simple. Intrigued. Alright, so, you guys, here is my first chapter, okay? It's gonna be a little bit cringy because I was not good at writing at first, and then I just started to just keep going. So, this is my first chapter. I just called it The Beginning, because I'm like, I couldn't think of another title. Here, I'm gonna turn on my chat on my phone. Here we go, guys. Ready? Sorry, I'm a big sucker when it comes to writing because it speaks from the heart and soul. It's okay. Alright. In the beginning, life was perfect. Great family, great friends, and great life. Everything was perfect until one day, everything changed. Hi, my name is Haley Vanderhan, and this is how my life changed in an instant. It was December 19th in New York, And it was freezing. I literally just chose New York. I swear to God, I didn't get it from anybody. I just chose New York. It was freezing. I just turned 16 a couple weeks ago. I was so excited because I had a birthday party and everything. Except, hello, what are the odds? I don't know, what are the odds? I swear to God, I just turned this down. No, I didn't. He couldn't be there this year. My dad really wasn't home a lot because of work. But he said that he couldn't come this year, but that happens a lot. When he would come home from his trips, he would always bring me something to make me feel better. Is this scary? No, it's not scary. It's just something It's not scary at all, guys. I promise. I don't do scary stuff. He'd always bring me something to make me feel better, but it only helped a little bit. He's always taking trips to different states or sometimes different countries. My mom, on the other hand, was a whole other thing. Her name was Claire, and she was a stay-at-home mom. She used to work at my school as a counselor, but she quit after her mom walked in her office and said her kid was getting bullied and said that she would have her job. I don't know what that means, but what I do know is that she quit working at my school. She had been working there for 2 years, and that threat from a parent freaked her out. The mother's kid was in fact being bullied to the point of suicide, and apparently my mom wasn't helping her kid at all. It was winter vacation for my school, so I was sitting in the living room while my mom was cooking breakfast in the kitchen. While she was cooking, I heard the phone ring. Oh, while she was cooking, I'm misreading my own words. That's sad. While she was cooking, she heard the phone ringing right beside her. It was my dad on the other end. My mom smiled when she heard his voice because those two were inseparable. They said the usual stuff like, "Hi, how are you?" You know, the regular things. They hadn't talked in about a week and a half, so they had some things they wanted to catch up on. He was in Minnesota doing some work for one of his bosses that was in Minnesota. He worked for construction. He used to work for a company that was mainly in China, but they had smaller corporations all over the world. He was mainly in New York, but sometimes... Lag again. It's not me, I promise! He was mainly in New York, but sometimes he had to go around the world. While they were talking, I was watching TV, as I always do on a weekend. I got bored. I got bored with what I was watching, so I turned it to the news to see what the weather was going to be like. I liked hearing the news in the morning. While most kids liked watching YouTube videos or hanging out with their friends all break, I would sit at home with my family sometimes and watch TV. I was trying to get my mom's attention so that I could talk to my dad, so I started bugging her like crazy until I heard the TV say something. I'm sorry, I'm back. It's okay. Alright, hold on. Let me start back from that top part. I was trying to get my mom's attention so that I could talk to my dad. So I started bugging her like crazy until I heard the TV. I heard on the TV that something was going on in New Jersey. They were talking about the new nuclear plant that was put up a couple months ago. After bugging my mom for a while, I finally got her attention so she could see what was happening on the news. We were watching the news together with my dad on the phone. They were saying that the plant was deteriorating by some kind of chemical reaction. It looked like the levels that were producing energy was going down in an accelerated rate to critical levels. Watching on my PS4 if I'm not in chat, lol. Oh, it's okay, Chris. But that wasn't the only place it was happening. I get you, Logan. I get you. I can get the definition in your words. So clarity, so imaginative, so heartfelt. You make new words, new meaning. Aww! Thank you, Marcus. Okay, hold on. Let's keep reading, guys, if you guys want to keep hearing this. Accelerated rate to critical levels. But that wasn't the only place it was happening in. It was happening... Whoa, my screen just went, like, super bright, and I love it. Oh, it's probably because my fucking computer wasn't even plugged in. Excuse me, I plugged you in. But that wasn't the only place it was happening in. It was happening in places such as California, Washington, Kentucky, even in Minnesota. When my mom saw Minnesota on the news, she was panicking while still on the phone with my dad. She was screaming, "Are you around that plant?" Like, she repeated, "I'm listening to this and writing my story. It has nothing to do with your story, lol." Okay, it better not be, Kaylin, because otherwise I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna be like, "Bitch, you were out stealing my story." No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Kaylin. No. There was no noise on his end, so she started crying, thinking that he was dead. Then she heard him say in a raspy, coughing voice, "I love you, Claire." The phone call was dropped, which made my mom more upset. She then dropped the phone on the ground. She didn't know what to do because it seemed like her world was crumbling. Now, what I mean by that, you guys, is, like I said in the story, there are nuclear power plants all over the place. Okay, all over the United States. And these were only put up like a couple months ago, so they were each put up individually by like in a matter of years. So what I mean by that is the power plants, they were going to critical levels, okay? They were deteriorating really bad to the point where the power plants just blew. They just went, bye. You know, it was like a rose petal falling, the world around shattered, but the words of hope whispers like angels. Angels going around, going hope once more to the writers like you who give a pen. Never give up this gift. I won't, Marcus. But what I mean is that the power plants are basically just being destroyed right now. The levels are getting to the critical levels where the fumes from the radiation is causing an explosion in the system. It is just going causing big gaping holes to the point where the whole power plant is just crumbling down and like injuring people and all of that. Okay, I explained that, so now you guys understand. Let's keep going. It's almost the ending. I don't even remember how many words I wrote in here. I haven't even finished going through all of my stories, or all my chapters, and fixing them. So, here we go. When I saw my mom crying, so did I. We had just lost someone in our lives that cared about us. All of a sudden, we heard screaming outside. We looked out of our window, and we saw people running for their lives. Some people were falling to the ground trying to get away from whatever was chasing them. You got a good mind. I have a good mind? Thank you. Whatever was chasing them. I couldn't see why they were running until a few minutes later. We saw that the radiation and some kind of creatures were getting through our part of town. We were watching as people were running throughout the town when I heard my mom suddenly scream. Seeping into our house from under the door. See, this is... I fucked up. I gotta edit this part too, guys. So you guys are gonna help me? I gotta edit this. I thought it was fine. What the hell? I fucked up really bad. The chemicals from the nearby power plant were sweeping all of New York. Can we make this a regular thing? You read something once a week? If you want, we can do that. It's not a big deal. We can do that. From the nearby power plant were... The chemicals from the nearby power plant were sweeping all of New York. It was mostly harming people. And we were paying very close attention to what was going on. until we saw the chemicals seeping into our house from under the door. We ran from the window, through our living room, and ran to our kitchen to the screen door leading outside. Once we got out there, the radiation started to follow us to the backyard. We saw how quickly it was spreading, and my mom thought we were going to die. So she took my hand and ran to this weird shed that was in the backyard. I guess my mom and dad were working on it when they said the plants were going up. They must have thought this sort of thing was happening. Was bound to happen. She opened the door for me to get in, and I thought that she was crazy. She then grabbed me and threw me in that shed, leaving herself outside to potentially die. I tried to get out and bring her with me, but she held that door shut tight. So she leaned up, you guys, like, say, like, this bed right here is the door. She's holding it. She's like, you're not getting the fuck out. You're staying here. Okay, so this is getting intense. This is intense, you guys. She held the door tight. Started pounding on the door, trying to get out so we could be safe together. Instead, she then stood out there looking at the window at me, smiling and trying to keep me calm. I started screaming to my mom, "Get in here now! Please, don't leave me, Mom!" I kept that in there because it's a dramatic thing. Like, your mom is dying. You know, it's like, no! You know, it's like, oh, no. Like, sad. It's sad. After I was done screaming and crying for my mom to come in here with me, she told me something. "Haley, you have a brother." Plug. Plug. "Haley, you have a brother. He lives in Georgia, and his name is Kyle Young. Promise me you will find him and stay with him. I love you." With those last words, she died. So now, I was all alone. No family, no friends. Now I was by myself, and I had to try and survive in this new world where it's either live or die, no matter what you do. That is my first chapter. I can see all this happening in front of me. You can? Well, I'm glad you like it. You guys, that is the end of my first chapter, the beginning. If you guys would like to hear the next chapter, I will gladly read it. I will gladly read my entire book if you guys want. I have all night. It's only 10 o'clock. Chapter 2. Do you want me to read chapter 2? Who wants chapter 2? I will. I'm serious. Ow. Me. So you guys want... Alright. Again, you guys, if this makes you cringe because of how bad I was writing this, please tell me. Because I literally was bad at typing. It makes me cringe reading my old stuff. It's like, oh my god, I can make this so much better. Okay. I was like, Logan, I must say, when you read, it's so creative. That shows you that you are an awesome writer and that we need this in the world. LOL, it's cool. You think it's cool, Chris? And Marcus, thank you so much. Yes, it's on Wattpad, you guys. It's a website where you can read it for free. You just have to make an account. That's it. That's literally all you have to do. And I can tell you guys my username if you want. You guys can read this along with me. I wish you were in New York now. You wish... What would you do if I was in New York? Would you just be like, yo? Alright. Here we go, guys. Chapter 2. Haley's life in the new world. I would honor you in my open mic stage. Really? Alright, here we go. Again, Chapter 2. Haley's life in the new world. Well, there I was, sitting in the weird shed my mom and dad built for these kind of nuclear attacks. scared, hungry, and very depressed. The thoughts going around in my head were starting to get to me. I was so scared about what was going to happen to me if I stepped outside. Would I die? What would happen to me? But I had to listen to what my mom said before her death. Find my long-lost brother Kyle and stay with him. So I laid down to sleep in the shed, scared about what would happen. When I woke up, it was dark out. It was getting cold. Then I stood up, looked outside to see if I was okay, if I was okay to go outside. And it looked okay. So I stepped outside to a very cold night. So she basically stayed in that shed all day just in case. You know, she's sitting there crying. She's upset. She just lost her mom and possibly her father. We don't know what happened to her father yet. So when I woke up a little bit more, I finally opened the door to the shed and I walked outside. I cried for about 10 minutes because I just lost everything. My mom, dad, friends, and anyone else I cared about. So when I was done crying, I went into my house and saw that everything was still on. I couldn't bear to look at everything in my house. So I ran up into my room, laid on my bed, fell asleep for a bit longer. I knew I had to get going to try and find Kyle, so I grabbed a backpack and filled it with some stuff like clothes, my hairbrush, some stuff of my mom and dad's, just as memorable things. I even grabbed our family picture for safekeeping. My heart aches for her. The way you portray her emotions is spot on. Thank you. I try. This is literally what I mean, you guys. When people read my story, they say it like differently. They're like, "Oh my god, what the fuck is this?" And I'm sitting here like, "Let me read it. I'll show you what I'm talking about." Okay, safekeeping. When I was done with that, I went downstairs and took a few more things that I really wanted to bring with me. I took one last look at my house, everything in it, shut the door behind me. As I was walking away, I was thinking about my mom and dad. How I was always embarrassed with them, and I never really stayed home to hang out with them. I felt like the worst kid ever. But I remembered that whenever I left somewhere, I always gave them a hug and a kiss goodbye. That made me feel better than how I was feeling. So I went on my way to find my long-lost brother. I was walking for a long time before I saw something. I thought I saw a person, so I started yelling, "Hello? I'm lost. Can you help me find my way?" When they didn't answer, I got a little closer and said, "Hello?" Then I tapped the person on the shoulder. And they turned around and I started screaming. It wasn't a person at all. It was a person that must have been turned into something that I've never seen before. So I ran away into a nearby building. I ran into the building and I shut the door behind me and hid behind it. I was breathing heavily because I didn't know what I just saw. So until I calmed down a little bit more, I stayed in the building and checking to make sure that the coast was clear. It's weird. I can relate to her from a life experience. Really? So when I saw the thing was gone, or when I thought the thing was gone, I opened the door and looked both ways. Started to continue to walk. Like she just literally just opened the door when she thought the thing was gone. She opened the door. She looked both ways, made sure the thing was gone. She calmed herself down. She continued to just go. She's like, "I'm getting out of here. I'm done." I walked for a few miles, and while I was walking, I passed by my old school. I was starting to get hungry and tired of walking, so I started walking to my school to take a breath and get energized. I walked in, and everything was weird looking at how the school looked empty. I found my locker and sat right underneath it. I would do that when I was in lunch because I didn't like sitting in the lunchroom. It's too loud in there. So she was still a kid in school when this all happened. So oh my god, how old did I make her? I think she was a high school. I think she was like a freshman or a sophomore. Not 100% sure on that part. I don't remember what I did with her. Whew. I took the food I brought from my house out of my backpack and started eating it. I grabbed a Pop-Tart and some juice I packed away and took a few sips of my juice. This character is so far my life when I was a teenager. Really? Few bites, and then I started feeling a bit better. When I was done with that, got up and went rummaging through my locker. I still had my pictures of me and my friends. I had old class assignments in there, and I had my gym clothes in there too. I took some of the pictures in there out. I took some books I had laying in my locker for a couple years. So, I felt I had enough energy to get up and move a little more. Walked out of my school, started to walk again. I was walking for about 20 minutes when I saw a building that was supposed to be abandoned, but the city council made that building for homeless people to live, which I wish people would make that for free, might add. It was getting dark, and I was starting to get tired with all the things that had been happening in the last few hours. So when I got to the building, I walked in and tried to find a room that was safe for me to sleep in for the night. Now just think, guys, okay, so if you guys are just confused, you guys are like, okay, so what the fuck is happening right now? Fungal, explain. So what's happening right now is she just went to her school, and she was walking for a while after she encountered the thing. She was walking for a long time, and shortly after she had that encounter, she walked by her school. She's like, no, is this thing she seen was a alien? No, it's not an alien. No. You guys will hear that, I think, in the next chapter. If you guys want me to read the next chapter. I think I say what it is. It's a pretty cool name. My coworkers helped me come up with it. This is actually based off me and my coworkers. They helped me create this. My arms and legs feel like Jello. Okay, Kaylin. Can't text me during stream, bro. So, yeah, but basically right now, Haley, she is being, how do I say this? She went to her school because she's like, oh my god, I'm so tired. I've been walking for, like, how long? You know? So, she went to her school, rested up. She's like, oh my god, this is my school when it's empty? Holy. Good, because that will be so scary. It's a good story. I hope you guys are enjoying this right now. I'm honestly, it's so weird reading my old stuff. It's like, whoa, memories. That I might have to edit later because it's gonna bug the fuck out of me. I am. That's good. I'm glad you're enjoying. You truly give writing such inspiration wings as it takes flight with such a new horizon, a new outlook than the ordinary writing. Thank you. But yeah, so she walked out of her school, you guys, and now she's continually walking, and a few hours gone by. It's like, I said in here like 20 minutes, so it was like close, it was like probably roughly like 3 o'clock. Would you consider would you consider this getting published? Yep. I want to if it's good enough. Fuck yeah. To be like, bestseller to some people. It's a good book, you guys. Logan, I will be where I be right now. Oh god, no. Marcus. Okay. Let's continue on with what I'm doing. Okay. Here, I'm gonna put my surface upright. So it's like this. I know people, Logan. Told you, I'm the dream come true maker. Okay. Find a room for me to sleep for the night. That's where I left off. Okay? keep going, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying. Jasmine Alberti. Hi, Logan. Hey, Jasmine. What's up? What's up? I hope you guys are enjoying this story. I hope you really guys are. I am honestly enjoying it right now. Reading it to you guys and hearing you guys like it. Here we go. I knew someone who lived, I skipped. I knew someone who used to live here when I was younger. Her name was Fiona, and she let me stay the night with her when I was upset or didn't want to go home. She knew my parents, and they loved her, so they were always okay with me staying with her. She died when I was 10 years old, and I still miss her. She was 87 when she... Hold on, guys. This is... I don't know why my fucking thing is being weird. Hold on, guys. My professor will rewatch your stream tomorrow if it's up, because he's curious now to see how your writing style is. You're welcome. P.S. He's a publisher. Marcus? Bro? No, what happened? Go back to the game, or go back to the story. Okay. I still miss her. Shoot. Being bored, so I came here. Tavi suggested this channel to me. Oh, should I stop? If so, just tell me. No, you're fine. You're fine, Marcus. You're fine, bro. Marcus, I'm saying my news that you gave me earlier. Later, though. Not now. Here, I'm gonna take off my keyboard. Take off my keyboard, guys. Alright, here we go. Okay, here we go. She was 87 years old when she died. So when she died, she wrote in her will that everything that was hers would go to me and my family. So I got her old apartment. I never had to pay for rent or anything. So when I finally found it, I put my stuff in a closet, and I made sure that there were no more of those things in the apartment, so I wouldn't get attacked in the middle of the night. The place was clear of those things, so I went in the kitchen and made something to eat. Though it has been about 4 weeks since I was here last, everything was still okay to eat, but it smelled really bad in the apartment. I found some air freshener in the bathroom and sprayed the apartment so it would smell good. What good will that do? It's still gonna smell bad. No. But guys, think. She was only 10 when Fiona died. Okay, she was an elderly. She died of natural causes. So it's like, a 10-year-old getting an apartment? What sense does that make? You know? Okay, yeah, I'm not really that good with writing, or I wasn't that good at writing, you guys. I've gotten way better since then, but this is just everything I've written. So once I got something in my stomach, I got into some different clothes, and I got ready for bed. Before I went to bed, I pulled out my family picture, and I looked at it for a while. I just wished my parents were here with me to talk. Oh, is this one of the stories you wrote or no? Yep, Jasmine, this is one of the stories I've written. This is my first book, but this is the second chapter. I just wish my parents were here with me to talk to me. I started to tear up, but I immediately stopped. I put the picture back into my backpack, closed my eyes, and drifted off to sleep, or drifted into sleep. I had nightmares that whole night. I was calling my mom and my dad out because normally when I have nightmares, they come running to see what's wrong. I did that for about 5 minutes before I finally was able to sleep peacefully. So, you guys, right now Haley is going through some really bad trauma. She just lost her mom. She potentially, we don't know what's going on with her dad, but we just lost her dad, possibly. And she's like, oh my god, I'm by myself. What do I do? She doesn't understand what's going on. What is it on? This sounds so interesting right now. Jasmine, this is on Wattpad. think you've heard of it. Your sister has heard of it. If not, then your sister needs to like educate. What do you guys think? I just that's my second chapter. If you guys want me to continue to read, I will read another chapter. Or if you guys would like to wait till tomorrow. My sister is a wacko, I know. But I love her because she's a wacko. She's my daughter. She's one of my kids. Do you guys want me to read another chapter of the book? 3. Chapter 3. Okay, guys, if you guys want me to read chapter 3 of The Great Adventure, you sure? Yeah. If you guys want me to read chapter 3 of, how many chapters? There's 30. There's 30, guys, in this one book. There's 30 chapters. But I've worked really hard at them, and I can read them all anytime. I work tomorrow, but I can still stream off my phone. If you guys want, I will stream all this week, and we'll read this book. Why did she call you Ma anyway? YouTube thing. I'm like a mom to people, so I don't know. She likes calling me Ma. So does her boyfriend, David. Why is this? Can you be my Ma? Yeah, of course. I love accepting new children into my life. I feel left out. Yeah, Jasmine, of course I can call you. I can call you, oh, what the fuck? I truly think all the Sorry, guys, my phone pulled a bitch move. I don't know why my surface is so dim. Oh, I hate how it's so dim right now. Do you guys want me to read the 3rd chapter? I truly think all the chapters are going to be truly unique. Do you guys want me to read what is this site called? It's called Wattpad. WATTPAD.com. And Wattpad? No. Just like that, yep. But add an extra T. Just like that, Marcus. Just like that. Just Wattpad.com, and to create an account, you can use your Facebook or your Google. It's free. You don't have to pay for anything. And you can create your own stories. You can read other people's stuff. I dislike you, Logan. LOL. Why? Why do you dislike me? Marcus, come on. I thought we were friends. Because now I have a new writing place to go. Can you pop her one tomorrow? She's stealing my tablet to talk to her smoochy poo. Maybe. Do you guys want me to read chapter 3, though? Would you guys like me to read chapter 3? I will read it right now. I have it up. Right here. Yes, let's go! Marcus, you're into my book, bro. The suspense is killing me! Okay, calm down. Alright. Let's go. Ready? Here we go. Chapter 3. Day 2 of Haley's journey. Logan, you and me just reached a new level of awesomeness. Sweet, that's cool. Alright, let's keep going, guys. Let's keep going with this lovely story. Chapter 3. Day 2 of Haley's journey. I better give it to her before she starts kicking me for it. Okay. Here we go. I woke up in a startle. Lovely, I would say extremely well written by an amazing writer. I woke up in a startle. I just had a nightmare about my mom and dad coming back as those things I saw yesterday. They were about to eat me, and I was screaming, "Mom, Dad, don't you recognize me? It's me, Haley, your daughter." Before they could try and attack me, I woke up and started crying because I was so scared. I'm so sorry. I got to go to bed right now. I got school tomorrow. I will read it when I get out of school tomorrow. I'm so sorry. I will miss you so much. Maker, I will miss you too. You have a great night. And anytime, bro. I will be streaming also tomorrow when I get home from work, and I will be reading my book if you guys would like that. I can read my book for this week. Or I can make it like a once a week thing. We can read a few chapters. Anyway, let's keep going. Ooh, double for the stream for tomorrow. Whoa. Double the stream for tomorrow. More reading. I know, this is entertaining, you guys. Eek. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Goodbye, the Maker. Have a great night. I love you, bro. I love you, man. I love every single one of you. Okay, let's keep going. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna start from, because I was like in the middle of the thing where I got cut off. Before they could try and attack me, I woke up and started crying because I was so scared. When I was done with that, got up and put on some different clothes. I was starting to get hungry, so I grabbed a sandwich and a glass of milk to eat because I knew I wasn't going to be stopping for a while. I grabbed my stuff and a few supplies from the apartment and left to continue to try and find Kyle. I grew up in New York my whole life, so I know little shortcuts to get to certain places. I was walking in downtown New York. It was weird seeing this place not busy. Normally there are cars and people walking. Okay, I literally made this up, so if any of you guys live in New York and my facts are completely wrong, please forgive me. I just, I had to think of something for this scene, okay? Just had to think of something. So if I offend you guys, please tell me, and I'll be like, I am truly sorry. I know Marcus is from New York. Oh God, you're challenging me about New York. No, I would feel really bad if I offend anybody from New York. So like Marcus and your friends, if I say something that offends you, please tell me, and I will like shut up. Okay? Well, it's not really offensive, but it's like something that might be wrong. Okay. It was weird seeing this place not busy. I will see if I can cut you some slack. Oh, thank you, Marcus. I was walking downtown. Normally there are cars and people walking around there all day, every day. So it was really weird walking through without someone shouting me, "Hey, get out of the way, kid," or "Get the hell out of the way. I have to get to work." So once I got to the old theater where Broadway used to put on plays, I think I was wrong on that. I think I was wrong on. I think Broadway is in New York, but I'm not 100% sure. I think I was right though on that part. I knew Broadway is in New York. Okay, I was right there. Sweet. I got something right. Yay. All right. Good. Well, thank you. 1 point. Yay. Point. Bungle. Okay. I knew I was almost to the next town. No, you guys. Now here's the thing. I don't know anything about New York, so I just estimated. So I don't know if Broadway's in the middle of New York, and if it is, I'd be like, shit. I tried, okay? I tried. Never been to New York, and I knew of Broadway for sure. So, here we go, guys. Here we keep going. I knew I was almost to the next town. I got to an old business building, and I saw those things again. They were eating something, but I couldn't tell what it was from where I was. When I saw them, I started running just in case they saw me, and I had to run away. Now, I don't know if there's a big AT&T place, but I just randomly said an AT&T place. I was safe when I got to an AT&T place, okay? See, I'd literally just guess. It's like, okay. Okay, Fungal, goddamn, you're getting wrong. Hi, hey, kitty. I'm reading a book. When did you write this? What year? Last year. Like, my freshman year. Not my freshman year, my sophomore year. And I finished it my sophomore year in 2 months. Legit. There was an AT&T place in Times Square. Are you serious? So that I'll give a point. Yay! Thank you. I'm trying. I literally tried so hard, you guys, with this book. What's next? LOL. I don't know. We'll see. But all of a sudden, I got grabbed by something, and I started punching and punching things like probably just like punching the air mainly, just like and screaming help. When whoever let me go, they finally told me to be quiet. They're like, shut up. Like that's just me saying that. Like, but the actual story says when whoever let me go, they told me to be quiet. I kept screaming, and they told me again to be quiet. Then they hit it. They hit me with something. I don't know what they hit me with. But it got my attention all right. They told me to follow them, and I resisted for a while, but then I started following them to a weird building that I'd never seen before. They told me to get in, so I did what they told me. Once we all got in the building, I didn't exactly say what building it was, I just said a building. Okay, so I'm sorry if it makes you guys cringe, Bungle, do more facts on New York. It's like, I'm sorry. I can't. I couldn't do it at the time. I was just like, I gotta go. So I did what they told me. They told me to get in, so I did what they told me. Once we all got in the building, I could kind of see them, but not really. Phone. Marcus sent me a photo. Marcus, I will check that in a second, buddy. I'll check that very soon, Marcus. I'll check it probably after the stream, because I can't check it right now. Actually, I heard Try Again join the stream, almost an hour ago. Sorry if he's annoying. He's trying. It had to do with your story about the AT&T, LOL. Oh, okay. I'll look at it after. I'm sorry. So, here we go. My hair looking fly as fuck. Look at my hair, guys. Ooh, the girl's hair is looking fire and messy as shit, but it's okay. A person came out of the darkness with a pistol in their hands, which scared the living crap out of me. What's the book about? Well, you guys are coming to see it. It's basically an apocalypse right now. This is what it's about, Kitty. It's basically an apocalypse that I made up. I was standing in what looked like a spotlight when I see, oh my god, I cringe. I was so terrible at writing. Cool. Yep. When I saw about 6 people in a circle. 5 of them held me at gunpoint, and they told me not to move. Like, don't move! The other person cautiously came out from the shadows and walked towards me. I could tell it was a girl by the sound of her voice. When she approached me, she looked at me. I was trying to figure out why she was doing that. She then asked me a weird question. Now, here's the thing that you guys have been wondering. What the hell are those things? She said, "Are you a Zomblin?" I didn't know what she was talking about, so I asked, "What is that supposed to be?" She described it as a zombie goblin. I told her no, because I didn't know what that was. Question. Possible answer. What? What's up, Marcus? What's your question, sir? My hair is looking weird. What season are we in New York? Which season are we in New York? In the book, it's fall, winter, spring. It's winter, but in this book they don't have really much snow on the ground, so it's kind of there's dirt and stuff, and it's really, really, really foggy. Well, not too foggy, but it's foggy enough where you can't really see fully ahead of you. You could see, if I was right here to my back door, that's how far you could see. Gotcha, because you just made an amazing definition setting in New York. Are you serious? Shit, I'm getting good at this, guys. Damn, Zombie, strapped as a zombie goblin. Told her no, because I didn't know what that was. Then again, I thought of those creatures that I had been running into. So, right now, Haley's like, okay, so those things I've been running into, those are zomblins. And I hope you guys like that creative zomblin. My coworker Kylie, she's the one who came up with it. She's like, how about a zomblin? I'm like, ooh, I like that. What is it? She's like, a zombie goblin. I'm like, yes, bro, yes. It was so cool. It's so cool. Here we go. Then the girl revealed herself, and she said, "Hi, my name is Kai. Kai Lee. What's your name, kid?" I told her my name, and she told the other people that I was okay and that I was cool. I just found an interesting pic of Winter Tim in New York, or Hugh Story, so sorry for the buzz. It's okay. So then, so. Oh, it was you. Okay, it's fine. So when she said that, I'm gonna have to like go through the story, you guys, and change some stuff because I guess I have a lot of typos, and I didn't even know I had a bunch of typos, and I do. So when she said that, they took off their mask and introduced themselves to me. Okay. Whoa! Try again? Whoa! Don't comment that stuff in my stream, bro. Their names were Chrysanthemum, Brittany, Katie, and Rachel. Now, I had to do Rachel because my coworkers wanted to do like some like a Ratchet and Clank kind of thing. So there's going to be Rachel, and Rachel had a pet named Clank. At that time, when everyone was done introducing themselves to me, they also told me why they took me off the streets. I guess those things that these guys called zomblins were after me. I just didn't hear them coming after me. So when they were done greeting me, they walked me to a strange room where there were people that were either sick or getting healed from the nuclear attacks. So Kai took me to a separate room to explain what was going on in the world. She told me that all of the nuclear power plants were being destroyed and they didn't know how. I told her what I heard on the news, and she said that might have been what the news reporters found, but we found that we found out that someone who used to work at the plant was messing with the pressure in the tanks. So when they saw the levels were going down, they left without a trace of evidence to find out who caused all of these attacks. So when she was done telling me all about that, she wanted to tell me about the other people I haven't met. She told me about Emma, Riley, Luke, and Carrie, but everyone called him Muscle Man. She also told me about their backstories. Kai told me about her story first. She told me she used to be military. She was always part of the front line, so she was always one of the first people to fight.
Rowdy.
What?
Go to bed.
Okay. Hold on, bros and broskies. I have to get out of this room.
Logan, I'll just use your computer tomorrow. You cannot stay awake much longer. You need to go to bed. Don't shush. Go.
You gonna do me?
Alrighty.
Hold on, bros and broskies. I am almost in my... Well, I'm in my room. Here we go. Hi, guys. Hi, everyone. Turn on the PS4. Sorry, guys. That happened. But now that we're back upstairs, I have my phone stand. So I can finish. Alright. Hold on, guys. I'm also gonna go get my actual computer. Alright. Fuck, sorry guys. Give me a couple minutes. I gotta refigure my stuff out. Ow! Son of a bitch. Okay. Up. I grew up in Boy Meets World. That was my Friday night. Wait, what are you guys talking about? I love Girl Meets World. It's sad they ended it. Right? Me too. I wish I still knew episodes. Me too. Me too, guys. Hi, Midnight. Okay. Here we go. Hi, guys. We're back. Plug this part. I wouldn't. Alright, so here we go, guys. I'm back. Hi. We actually have our my phone stand up now. I'm gonna plug in my not my Surface. My Surface is already plugged in, guys. It's my iPod. We don't want you to stay in trouble by staying on. You guys, I'm not gonna get in trouble. Mama Ara doesn't care as long as I'm upstairs. So, hold on, guys. I gotta find my iPod on my bed. Now, where did I put you, iPod? You're right there. On bed. So yeah, I'm not gonna get in trouble, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry, don't worry. I'll be okay. When you can't reach. Okay, good. Then we'll keep you on for 9 hours, right? Don't let me go to school, guys. Alright, here, let's turn off this light. Logan is bad. She didn't listen to her parents. Shut up. We're going to turn off this light. We're going to turn on El Lampo. We're going to bring El Lampo over here. Damn. You guys can't really see me, though. The fuck thing. No, yeah, actually, you guys can see me okay. It's not too bad. Well, actually, here. Let me move my beanbag chair. Okay. I feel like we're doing a campfire story now. We are, guys. We're doing a campfire story tonight. Oh. There we go. Oh. Feels like we're in the darkness. Mwah. Mwah. Alright, here, guys. I gotta get my headphones out from behind my back. I'm not gonna be listening to music anymore tonight. Okay. I'll stop my music real quick. Here we go. Story time. Ready? Who's ready for story time? I am definitely ready for. Alright. Set up the surface. Check. Ready? Alright. Here we go, guys. Oh, here, let me take off my sweater. It's actually really warm up here. Whew. Hi. Alright, here we go, guys. So, we left off, and Kai told her story first. Well, I think, yeah. I have my pop here, in case I get parched. Not your average author illustration thingy, but it'll do. Here we go, guys. Kai told me her story first. That's where I'm actually starting, okay? Because I know we left off later. She was always part of the front line, so she was always one of the first people to fight. I could tell because she had a lot of scars on her arms, and she even had a scar going across her face. She told me that was from a Chinese man who had a knife. He went to attack one of her commanding officers. She pushed him out of the way, and she got a big gash in the front of her face because of that man. She almost died multiple times when in battle, but she always came back to the military stronger and even more badass than ever before. Also, I noticed she was half reptile, and I kept looking at her tail swinging around. So I asked about that, and she told me that was from the radiation. She died for about, 5 minutes. Then she woke up and saw that she had scales and a tail. She was still getting used to it, but she was also at the same time just weirded out about it. So, what I'm saying with the radiation in this story is that sometimes the radiation can affect you in a positive way, not always a negative way. So, in this case, Kai is a half reptile. She has a tail, and she has, some scales. She has, scaly skin. She's still all human. 100% human. It's just Kai's still getting used to it. So, she, doesn't know how to really, I don't know, process it, I guess. Okay, we're gonna keep going. We're still going. We're going good, you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Then she told me Chrysanthemum's story. Some people call her Chris. Of course I am. Good. Well, this person is Chrysanthemum. This was my old coworker, Claire. Okay? Claire got very mad at me when I used her name as the mom. I told her about it. She's like, Logan! I was like, shit, sorry! Oh my god. She used to be a detective for the NYPD. She was just starting out as a maybe in book 2, a Mark can appear? Oh, yeah. I can make that happen. I can make a Mark appear. She was just starting out as a trainee, and she was already doing way better than any detective in the whole department. She then somehow got bumped up to being a regular detective because she was so careful on how she handled her paperwork and how she handled the evidence. She had a pretty good handle of things, but then a few months after she joined the force, she was almost shot by a sniper. Thankfully, because of her partner George, she wasn't shot. No one was hurt in the disaster, but after that day, Chris was always making sure she had a gun very close to her. So when the nuclear attack happened, she was in the precinct, and she was doing some paperwork. I know I say she's doing a lot of fucking paperwork, but I couldn't come up with nothing. So I was like, paperwork. She was doing some paperwork when she saw the chemicals were starting to roll under the doors, and she started running away. Everybody else. She eventually found somewhere where it couldn't go anywhere near her. This is my new account for now because my friend is letting me use it. Okay. Alright, so this is the last part of the story, okay? Or this chapter. She told me everyone else's story, and I was just really shocked about everything. The struggles that these people went through before all this happened. And then Kai walked me to the door of her office, and she told me, if you ever need anything, let me or someone else, if I'm not here, know, and we'll try to help you out. Then I told her, hey, Kai, I actually have a quick question for you. When you guys took me from that AT&T building, I was actually on my way to Georgia. She asked me, why are you trying to get to Georgia? I told her about what my mom said to me before she died. She looked at me like I was crazy for trying to go there. She then told me, Haley, do you not remember that the world has basically ended? How do you think you're going to get to Georgia? This is insane because most of the tourists that go to that AT&T store came from Georgia. Really? Oh my god, that's cool. That is cool as shit. Okay, there's over 1,000 miles that's over 1,000 miles from here. I told her then, sorry, never mind. It was a stupid thing for me to ask for. See you later. I'm gonna go find my room. Chris, if you want Mason, why if you want ask for Mason, when I left her office, I knew I had to try to get to Georgia. That is chapter 3. Right? Yep, that's chapter 3, guys. So, do you guys want me to read chapter 4? You guys are probably on a cliffhanger, confuzzled. You guys are like, ooh, chapter 4? Alright. We can do that. I'll probably read, well, it's only like almost 11 o'clock, so I can read like 3 more chapters. You guys want? Okay, here we go. Chapter 4. Now, this is a creative one I came up with. Georgia or bust? Georgia or bust? The surface is actually right below me, you guys. So it's like, I can look up. How long is the book? 30 chapters. Logan, I donate you $1 million to get all these books signed. Oh my god, Chris, if you, or fucking Mark, I swear to god you actually did, you ever do that. I want to do it. It's like, I'll get these books, I'll get this book eventually published, you guys. Just gotta work hard. Gotta keep working hard. Anyway. Let's go. So when I left Kai's office, such dedication, such fire, keep it up. Yes, here we go. Alright, here we go. Gotta relax. Okay. Move my butt. So when I left Kai's office, I had to think of a way to get to Georgia and find Kyle. So when I found the room I was supposed to stay in, so I could put my stuff down for a little bit, so I found the room I was supposed to stay in, so I could put my stuff down for a little bit. Yeah, I really gotta rewrite this shit. Oh my god, I'm cringing so bad. I wrote terribly. As I was unpacking the little stuff out of my backpack, some of those people that I met earlier came in and brought a couple new guys in. Their name. Okay, their names. Oh, this part makes me cringe. One of these guys used to be my boss. I didn't like him. I did not like him. I have to find my name again. Marcus, if you have Snap, bro, you gotta add me. Guys. If you guys have me on Snapchat, mods, if you want to go ahead and put the mod, or the social command up, I do have social media, you guys. If you guys did not know that. Okay, anyway, let's keep going. I'm having too much fun reading this book to you guys. I have not read this book in a long time. How do you become a mod? On my channel, to become a mod, you've shown respect, to this channel, so basically all you have to do is just show respect to the channel, be here often, you know, like you do, you know, it's just like a respect thing, and it takes a while for you to become a mod on my channel, like, Chris, Billy, other people, like, I made them mod instantly because, like, they came from Rebel's channel, so I knew I could trust them, so I can make you mod, I think, right? Can I do that? No, wait, what did I do? Ah! I did something! Damn it! I did something. Marcus, I did something. I did not mean to do that. What the fuck did I do? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do. What did you do? I don't know. I pushed buttons. Oh, I hate my. Okay, so I can't do it off my phone. I pushed buttons. Apparently, I put hide this user on this channel. I'm like, no. Okay, here. Let me do it off my service. I'm gonna make you mod. Well, pushing buttons didn't do much. Okay, good. Marcus, I'm gonna make you mod. You wanna hide me now? No. Hell no, bro. Come on. I never want to hide you. Here, let me get to my channel real quick. I'm being knighted. Yes, you are. You are becoming a mod tonight. Because you show a lot of love to this channel. You're consistent. You don't, you're not disrespectful to my channel. You are very respectful in every way. So I'm gonna make you a moderator. Look. Gotta figure out how to do this shit, guys. I'm gonna cry, but in a good way. Are you excited? You getting excited there, bud? Like, oh my god, I'm gonna be mod. Here. Let me get it up. and running real quick so I can make you a moderator. Yes, very Logan. Can I say something? Of course. As long as it's not disrespectful. Yeah, go ahead. I gotta pull up chat. Please don't cry. What? What are you gonna do? Marcus? After... Wait, what? After my mom passed, it's been very hard. And I feel very accepted by you and everyone else here. And I want to thank you all. Oh my god, Marcus. Well, Marcus, we're happy to have you in the Fungi Squad, bro. Right now, hold on. Hold on, Marcus. You are all making me feel more comfortable and sincere. Or you're making me feel more comfortable with being more sociable. Hold on, guys. I gotta make this a not in tablet mode. Fucking weird ass tablet. You're truly like my second family. And I'm glad I can be a part of that. Okay, I guess I gotta attach my freaking keyboard to this shit. Like, where's my mouse? Hold on. Fuck. Here we go. Marcus? Marcus? Marcus, 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 Marcus! Ready? Set? Marcus? You are now officially a moderator for the Fungi Squad. Congratulations. Welcome to the Fungi Squad, bro. Mods, if you are in here, can we go ahead and show some love to Marcus or Midnight Sapphire 19? Can we please show my bro some love, because he's such a great guy. I know I can depend on him. He doesn't disrespect this channel. I gotta show you some love, man. You continuously inspire me to, like, the great comments you show for the great adventure. You help me. It's great. Thank you so much, and welcome to the Mod Squad, bro. Perfect way to start the day since it's midnight here. Well, you're welcome. I'm glad I can make your day, because, bro, you come here consistently, and you always text me on Instagram, and you say, hey, how you doing? Are you gonna stream tonight? You know, you always want to know, and I feel like you should get to know, you know, so thank you, thank you, thank you. You're welcome, man. I'm gonna help you out. You help me all the time. You've donated to me. You were my first donation as well, and that, like, really sets a big goal for me. No matter what, Marcus, you come into this stream, I always put a smile on your face no matter how you're feeling. You put a big smile on my face, like the news that you told me on Instagram. So I'm glad I can make your day now. I'm so happy for you. Welcome to the Mod Squad, bro. Oh, I'm so happy. I have another mod. Oh. Man, my chat, I just realized this, you guys. My chat normally just consists of my moderators. Like, I don't care. I can't stop smiling. Neither can I. Look, I'm gonna have a big ass smile on my face. Poor computer. Computer's like, no, I just fell. Help. It's just dance. It's like, okay, I'm sorry. Marcus, so you are completely welcome for choosing you to be my mod. You've been here a while. You know to be respectful in chat, and you do continue to be respectful in chat, and you defend me when I'm not paying attention. So I gotta show you some love, man. Okay, hold on, guys. I gotta fix something. Yeah. Oh, that should be better. Hello, Anonymous! Anonymous, you just missed it, bro. We added a new... Anonymous, how you doing? Anonymous, we added a new mod tonight. His name is Marcus. Marcus or Midnight Sapphire 19. He just became a mod for the channel. He's been here a while. He continues to respect the channel, so I made him mod tonight, and now he can't stop smiling. So guys, please show my bro Marcus some love and welcome. He's welcome in the mod squad now. He is now a part of the Funky Squad mod squad. That's a lot to say, but it's okay. You got Twitter, Marky Mark? Mark, dude, if you seriously have Twitter, if you don't have Twitter, you need to get it, because I have a chat on there for the Funky Squad mods, and I talk to everybody who has it. Like, you gotta make it. It's a lit chat. I actually might be removing a mod, though, because he never comes here anymore. Yes, I do, but I gotta find my password, lol. Mark, get it? And then let me know what your Twitter is, and I will add you in the mod squad. Alright, so let's keep reading, you guys. I have not finished. We just started this, and I have not finished. You guys wanted me to read chapter 4. Gotcha, I'll look for it tomorrow. Yep. Alright, let's get reading to chapter 4, guys. We are still at the fucking beginning. God damn. I talk too much. Okay. Here we go. Their names were Reggie, Parker, and Adam. Adam was kind of a serious guy. He didn't really say much, and he just stood in the corner of the room. Meanwhile, Ratchet and Clank, Riley, Parker, and Reggie came in to see how I was doing. Really didn't want to talk, but they made me. I said to them, "Hey guys, I'm kind of in a hurry. I have to get to Georgia as fast as possible and as soon as possible." They all told me I was crazy and that it would be dangerous. I'm wiping out my PC. I thought I would sign in to see what's going on. What's my phone doing? Yeah, I had to check something on my phone, guys. I have to get to Georgia as soon as fast as possible. I told them I didn't care because it's what my mom wanted me to do before she died. They looked at me like I shouldn't do it, but I didn't care. I was going to try and find my brother no matter how long it would take. Then Reggie said, "You know what? I'm going to try and help you get to Georgia, Haley." After he said that, Rachel, Parker, Riley, and Chris said they were in too. Then Adam said in a deep, raspy voice, "Yeah, I guess I'll go too." So we all stayed in my room to make a plan on how we were going to get there. Then Kai walked in and scared all of us, but not too bad. Like she probably just made him jump. She asked, "What are you guys doing in here?" We didn't tell her anything about what we were planning. We just told her that we were all just getting to know each other. She said then, "Well, I need Adam and Riley to watch for the Zomlins." So when she said that, they all looked at each other, and Adam and Chris left for... Oh, shit, I fucked up. Well, whatever. Adam and Chris. I fucked up. I guess I meant Adam and Riley, but I said Adam and Chris, so I'll fix it later. When I was a kid, our teacher would do read-ins every day. This reminds me of the good days. Do you like me reading? Do you like me? This is my book. This is my book that I personally wrote. So I meant to put Riley, but I guess I put Chris instead. So with what people were left, we kept talking about what our plan. I really suck at writing on this book. Oh my god, I'm cringing about how many errors I've made. What our plan was going to be to get out of here. That night, we all got our stuff together, and Rachel and Reggie got the other stuff, and they told them the plan about what was happening. We would give them a signal about when we were leaving, and then Adam and Riley would catch up to the meeting spot when they could. So when it was around 11 or so, we were all ready and had our stuff gathered from our rooms. We headed for the doors to get out and be ready for our escape, when all of a sudden, Kai came and walked in front of us, and she said, Where are all of you going at this hour? We all just said, out for a run. We need to get things running in. We need to start getting some running in if we're going to survive these things. Then she told us she knew about what was going on. We asked her how did she find out. She told us, I overheard you guys talking about it earlier. I just wanted to know when we were all leaving. I asked her, we? What do you mean by that? I want to go with you guys. It seems like a good idea, and I had a really dangerous idea. I love danger, she said. So I guess Kai was coming with us to go find my brother. So when we were all ready, we walked outside and we gave the signal to Adam and Riley. They had walkie-talkies so we could tell them where we were going to meet up. So they created a distraction for us to get out of there. We told them to meet us in Central Park when they were done with the distraction. So we booked it Central Park so we could get it going as soon as possible. We had a run-in with a few zomblins. Down a little bit. Wait, how bad can I... Yeah, I can't read that. I was gonna be like... How bad is my hair? I think my hair's sticking up. Not too bad. Okay. They were really weird looking. Right? It's like, she's messing with her hair. Oh my god. Uncle, what are you doing? They were really weird looking. They had a scaly kind of face, but at the same time, the face was also like a regular zombie. They also had wings and a tail for whipping people. They were weird, but really cool, except for the part where they were trying to kill us. As we were on our way to Central Park, we stopped to take a breath, and we stopped at a coffee shop to relax. Kai had some guns in her pack. She gave me a pistol so I could have some protection. When she gave me the gun, we all started to walk in and check the place out to see if there were any zomblins in there. Reggie found one, but used his machete to kill it. It took a little bit, but it was dead. When we were clear, we sat at a couple tables and started thinking about stuff. I was so exhausted I couldn't keep my eyes open. Kai and Reggie saw me and they told me to go rest up for a while. Then I nodded my head and went to a corner to get some rest while they all stayed at the table talking. So, you guys are probably like, okay, where the fuck... Okay, 1, where did the machete come from? 2, what the fuck? 3, how's this shit going down? So, basically what's happening is Haley wants to get to, Georgia as soon as possible to try and get to Kyle. Or at least try to find him. Now, Kai at first is against it. She's like, don't do it. Oh, well, bye, Ara, love you. You're leaving? Central Park Coffee. Anonymous. Good night, Anonymous. Hope you have a great night. Yeah, but they're in a central. They're in a coffee shop right now. But yeah, I gotta go to bed. Bye. Bye. So yeah, right now they're in a coffee shop, but you guys are probably like, what the fuck is happening? Where did the machete come from? Well, basically, you guys, they packed a lot of tools when they packed their stuff, and they just went. There's like, we gotta go. We can't stay here, you know. So they're willing to help Haley. They're willing to help her. So what they're doing is they're all grouping together. They're like, we're gonna get you to your brother. We're gonna help you. Thank you very much. So they just keep running from where this place is. I mean, it's nearby, but it's like roughly running. It's like 5-10 minutes, and people can get tired easily just by like, you know. And then running into the zomblins, you know, they have to like kill them. You know, it doesn't take them a long time to kill the zomblins, but you gotta think though. You gotta always aim for the brain when you kill a zombie. You gotta be like, you know, or like, this is a BB gun, okay? Swear to God, it's a BB gun. So like, when you aim at a zomblin, want to aim right for the forehead. Just go. You know, you always want to aim for the head. You can't, like, guys, it's on safety, promise. I'm not promoting suicide, promise. But, like, you always want to aim for the head when you kill a zombie. If you play video games, you know that. It's a good fact to know. But yeah, so they ran to Center Park, and then when they get there, they're gonna radio in. Well, while Haley is resting, she's the other people. So like, Reggie and Riley, Kai, and them, they're gonna radio Adam and Riley. Or no, Riley's not there yet. So Kai's gonna radio Adam and Riley and tell them that they made it. So, anyway. They stay at the table talking. So I went to a corner and fell asleep like a light. So she passed out like a light. She went. Or wait. She passed out just like this. She went. Okay. She was out like a light. I was having a weird dream though. I was at home with my mom and dad, like nothing happened. We were all having a really great time. Talking, laughing, just having fun like we used to. But then everything went black. Then I was looking around to see something. I saw my dad sitting with his head in between his legs. So like his knees were up like this and he's like this. You know, he's ducking his head, you know. I ran over to him to give him a big hug, a really big hug, and said, "Dad, is that you? I miss you so much. I'm sorry I was never really around you and Mom a lot." Then he started crying and he lifted his head up and started laughing. Now, how freaky is that? You know, he just raised up, he's like, that looks so scary! Oh my god! That looks so horrifying! That was so horrifying! Oh my god! I'm just sitting here just like it's so amazing. I love this light. I really love this light. You okay, Logan? I don't know. This light is great. It's like, it's right in a great spot. It's like, look at my glasses.
it's like. I'm having so much fun, you guys. I'm reading a story and I'm having fun. I don't think I've ever had fun reading a story. It wasn't my dad at all. He had a devil kind of face and he was starting to chase me. He was yelling, "Come here, Haley. I just want to suck the life out of you." Just like evil demonic. He had his hands on me and he was trying to suck my soul out of my body. I woke up to everyone's head looking at me and Rachel was shaking me to wake up. I woke up with my heart pounding out of my chest. I couldn't breathe for a while because I was so out of it. So it went from like a peaceful little dream of like her dreaming of her dad, just like, oh my god, yay, I just found my dad again. You know, and her going to give him a hug, to fucking this demonic, evil little thing, this big ass thing, like 6 foot tall, grabbing Haley with his big ass hands, and it'd be like, I'm gonna eat your soul. You know, and saying that I'm gonna suck the life out of you. Oh my god. I freaked myself out a little bit reading that the way I did. They asked if I was okay, and I said, yeah, I'm okay, guys. I just had a really bad nightmare. They took me to a table and told me to sit down and relax. I did what they told me, and I sat at a table and started to calm down. When I was done with that, we started to get ready to get going. So when the coast was clear, we started for Central Park. Okay, so right now, if you guys are confused as to, like, what the fuck just happened, like, just now, what is confusing? So, Haley got tired. She's gonna get, I think, tired a lot, or not really a whole lot. But, Haley, she is, gonna have a lot of nightmares, you know, something as traumatic as what's happened in the past, like, day, it's gonna affect you. You guys are gonna be like, fuck. You know, you're gonna have nightmares and shit, and she's getting the worst case of it because, like, her dad possibly died. We don't know what happened to her dad, like I've said. Her mom's dead, you know, and it's like, there's all these zomblins wandering around, just like, you know, they're dragging their fucking feet and shit. It's like, oh my god. So, it's, like, confusing, but it's also kind of entertaining, in my perspective of the story. But she's now sitting at this table. She's waking up, heart's pounding out of her chest. She can't breathe. Everyone's staring at her like, oh my god, is she, like, okay? Or is she, like, do we need to, like, leave her for a little bit? This is really good, yeah. And so they tell, she goes, yeah, I'm fine. I'm okay. I just have a really bad nightmare. When you have a bad nightmare, you guys are gonna be, like, shooken up. You're gonna probably freak out, like, oh, fucking god, this shit happened. And so they go, come on, come to the table and, like, calm down a little bit. She's sitting there probably still shaking. She's like, oh my fucking god, this shit just happened. You know, she's shaking. She's freaked out. She's like, what the fuck did I just see? You know, it was like a peaceful little dream and it just went poof. It's great. It's a great story, you guys. It's like, oh my god. They started for Central Park. So now, after her little spaz, she's finally calmed down well enough. She's done her breather exercise, like, you know, she's doing her breathing exercise. So now she's calm. She's able to do her stuff. We reached the waypoint, and when we got there, Adam and Riley were right behind us. When we were all together, we all started running for Georgia. We knew it would be hard for a while, but we didn't care. We had each other to help. And we weren't going to stop until we made it to Georgia. So, right now, they finally made it to Central Park, and as they were running I think this was a success, Logan, by you reading 5 likes. Holy shit, really? Damn. But you guys, like, seriously, like, so right now they made it Central Park, and as they're running up to Central Park, here come Adam and Riley. They're coming up, and they're like, alright, let's go. We're all going. So we got, like, a muscle, we got military, we got also, like, a reptile thing. It's really cool. Do you guys want me to read another chapter, or do you guys want to wait for that for tomorrow? Because I can read another chapter if you guys want. This book gets more and more intense as it goes, you guys. It's a good book. If you guys would like me to read this chapter, please tell me. Otherwise, it's like only like 11 here. In New York, it's like after midnight. Such a tough choice, but you know what I decide, lol. Chapter 5? Question mark, Marcus? Chapter 5? I don't care. I can be up for a little while longer. I can stay... Decisions. Whatever will we do? Marcus, do you want me to read another chapter, buddy? I will definitely... I'll hands down for it. I like reading to you guys. It's fun. Ooh, this is one of my favorite chapters? This is one of my favorite chapters. Let's hear from others in chat. I don't want to just be the voice. Chapter 8. Is this chapter 8? What is 2, 3, 4? This is chapter 5, Chris. This is chapter 5. This isn't chapter 8. I don't want to do chapter 8 until we actually get there. But Chris, you want to do... Should we do next chapter? You say chapter 8. I don't know why. But, you want to do next chapter, Chris? We can do next chapter. I'm on it right now. Hello. I think it's just honestly you and Chris watching, Mark. So, Chris, should we do the next chapter? I can, because he reads between the lines, so we figured 6, 7. Okay, chapter 43. Oh my god. I don't have this many chapters in here. I only have 30 chapters. Fuck it, I'm reading, okay? I'm gonna read. You guys, I hope you guys are honestly really enjoying this. I'm really enjoying this story. I love it. I love reading to you guys, because I don't really get to read this to a lot of people. So, yeah, chapter 5. Alright, here, let me drink my pop real quick. Don't want to drink too much. I think I'm going to read my story while I stream. When I start streaming. I wrote 8 books. There you go. Do it. Read it. I'll watch them. I will watch you stream, bro. I like to watch my subscribers stream. I do. Like, I watch Chris when I can, when he streams. But his internet's fucking McDonald's. He's got McDonald's internet. Okay, here we go. Chapter 5. The Journey of Survival. So, here I was. Chapter 5 for 5 likes. So here I was. Walking to George. Aw, glad you watch me. Of course I do. Chris, I'm your mom. I love watching you stream. Even though your internet is potatoes. Or is McDonald's internet. It's still good. What the fuck? That's not creepy at all. Why is that a show? I'm surprised they let me stream for an hour. Chris subbed to you to make you have 72. Alright, here we go. Again, chapter 5. The Journey of Survival. So, here I was. Walking to Georgia with a few people that I barely know, but I have to trust them. But I knew I was going to be safe with these people because they knew what they were doing. Me, on the other hand, didn't know Me, on the other hand, didn't know what I was doing here. But that didn't matter anymore because it was a live or die. It was a live or die world now. We started walking to somewhere, but the others wouldn't tell me where. They eventually stopped at a parking garage for some reason. I asked them, "Why are we stopping here?" Reggie turned around smiling. He said, "I have a really crazy idea if you guys are with me." We all nodded, and Chris and Reggie told us to follow him. So we all followed him into the parking garage. We went to the 5th floor, and Reggie went running towards something. We all ran after him, and he stopped dead in his tracks. What is that? Okay. Eventually stopped dead in his tracks. We all looked at him wondering why he stopped. Rachel asked Reggie, Reggie, why did you stop? He moved out of the way and he showed us why he stopped. It was a big military Hummer. He then said, "I think this will get us great miles. Do you guys still want to follow me?" We talked about it and we all agreed to follow Reggie. We all got in the Hummer and got ready for a long drive. So Chris started the Hummer and she got us out of the parking garage. I looked at the truck as if it were a big monster truck, and then she came to realize that it was just a regular truck. So I was thinking, like, I must have been talking like I thought it was a regular truck, which is me being Haley. Okay. While we were driving, we took shifts to drive. So I was driving, and the SUV started making weird noises. The car started to shake, so I pulled over to the side of the road. Everyone else was sleeping, but when the car started shaking, everyone jolted up out of their seats and started yelling at me. Yeah! What we all didn't know until later was the car had run out of gas. When they were done yelling, I told them what was going on. "The car ran out of gas, you assholes! Stop yelling at me!" They all looked at me in a weird way because they never thought they would hear me swear at them. So I pulled over to the side of the road and I told everyone to get out. I'm sassy. "We have to walk from here unless you guys got a better idea," Chris said. So on that note, we left on foot for Georgia on foot. So it got us pretty much out of New York, or like on the real outskirts of New York, so like a highway. While we were walking, we were starting to shiver because also it started to snow. So like I said, it's winter, so it started to snow there. Now we're on Long Island, JK. I don't know about whereabouts we are. I think I say it in here. Oh, we were near Bel Air. Whatever. Not really heavy snowing, but enough to make us cold. We were near Bel Air, and we were trying to get to a warm area where we could keep warm for the night. Because it was starting to get night out now, you guys. So we found this little house that looked small on the outside, but looked really huge on the inside. So we broke the lock to the door, and we went inside. We were all okay except for Clank and me. Clank had frostbite under his paws, and I had frostbite on my hands and on my toes. So we saw a fireplace, and we found some wood. Everyone put Clank and me by the fire so we could get warm. While Clank and I were trying to warm up, everyone else was checking the house to make sure and made sure they were partners, except Adam. He stayed by us for some reason. Rachel and Parker were partners, Reggie and Chris, and Katie and Riley. Katie and Riley were checking the downstairs rooms to make sure nothing was there. Rachel and Parker were in the kitchen, and Reggie and Chris were checking the upstairs. When everything was all clear, we all sat down around the fireplace and we just talked about some stuff. We all started getting hungry, so Adam went to the kitchen to see if there's any food. He found some canned food and some boxed rice. He checked to see if the stove was still working, and by surprise, it was. So we made some food for all of us to eat. While he was doing that, I wanted to get to know some of these new people that I never met before we left. Reggie told us some stuff about him. He was a senior at high school. He had a job, but it was at a grocery store. He worked there for about 2 years, and he got promoted to manager. When everything started happening, he was at a gym trying to get some muscle. He had been going there for years and had some muscle, but not a whole lot. He saw some green gas coming in the door and thought it was nothing, but when he saw what it was doing to other people, he started running away to get somewhere safe. Eventually caught up to him, and as soon as he smelled the chemicals, he thought he was done. He fell right on the ground, just like the others did. But he woke up and felt weird. He woke up to him having different eyesight. He couldn't see colors. He thought it was weird, but he got to a mirrored window and he looked at himself. He had turned into a wolf. He could still talk, but he was so scared. He didn't know what to do, but then he remembered from a lot of movies that you can imagine yourself as a human and turn back. So he tried that, and when he opened his eyes, he was human again. Boom! Now you guys don't expect that. Reggie has also been affected by the radiation or the chemicals, and like everybody thought, you're dead. You know, when you drop, you're like, you're done. No. He became a wolf. Like, not as big as like the Twilight. If you ever seen Twilight, I actually thought of that, like the Twilight wolves, how big those fuckers are. Not that big, but maybe a little bit smaller than them. Okay, not like an actual wolf, but like a little bit smaller than them. And did I say what color he was? Nope. He was like what I describe Reggie as. He's a very light brown haired wolf, like going down his spine, and then there's also a little bit of black on his face, so around his eyes, his nose, his mouth, and his ears are also black as well. His tail, the tip of his tail, it shades from brown to black. That's what I think of it when I imagine Cam as a wolf. Or Reggie. I put a twist in there, guys. I like that. So when he was done telling us his story, I looked at Parker and told him to tell us his. I wanted to know everyone here so I could know if I could trust him. He looked at me as if he didn't want to tell his story. He then said, "Why are you looking at me like that?" I told him, "Your turn to tell your story to all of us, dude. It's your turn." Or he said, "Your turn to tell your story to all of us, dude." He kept saying no at first, but then he eventually gave in and finally told us his story. Parker was a dirt bike racer. He started doing that when he was 6 years old. His dad used to be a dirt bike racer, and he asked his dad if he could teach him how to ride one. From then on, he went all over the country doing championships. Won every time he went. He was having the time of his life until he was asked to do something crazier than he ever thought. Jumping a dirt bike through 4 rings of fire. He thought he could do it as he asked his dad to do it with him. His dad retired after 25 years of racing, but Parker convinced him to do one last ride with him. He agreed to it, so Parker was at one end, and his dad was at the other. They were ready to go. They had some people waiting in case someone got injured. Everything was prepped and ready to go. But when the starting gun fired, they let go of the brake and they flew. They were about to make history when Parker's dad got to the 4th ring and lost too much altitude. So say here's Parker, here's the dad. So they're saying, all right, we're going to do this. Ooh. Starting gun goes off. They both go through the 4 rings. Parker makes it all the way. The dad, he gets to the 3rd hoop and he drops. Parker didn't see it, but I really can see all this. This is so visual. My Siri fucking connected. What the fuck? I heard talking, I was like, my iPod talking to me. He didn't notice until after he landed and was cheering for himself. Then he looked at the crowd and saw they were looking in the direction where his dad was supposed to be. Got off his... Wait, Siri decided talking out of random? Yeah. Right? She does that. I don't know why. I don't even say, hey Siri. Wait, I don't even have to do that. I just say something and she just does whatever. Got off his bike and he ran over to where there were a bunch of guys with extinguishers spraying something. It got through the crowd of guys. Or he got through the crowd of guys to find his dad was burnt to a crisp. He ended up going to his dad to make sure he was okay. His dad survived, but he got third-degree burns all over his face and part of his abdomen. But he survived the fire, which was incredible. Guys, he survived the fire. His dad lost so much altitude on that fourth ring. He went through the fourth ring, but he was burned bad. He survived. He had third-degree burns, what did I say, all over his face and part of his abdomen. So all over his face and his abdomen, his stomach. After that, Parker stopped motocross racing. He still rode for a while just for fun. He would have races with his friends and still practice, but he stopped racing. But that was okay. He had a really exciting life. He still is having one, but he tries to keep some stuff moderately normal. Now that shit's intense. Like, your dad survives your dad just survives that? That's insane, you know? That's crazy. After that story, Adam had the food ready, and we ate some rice and some soup to keep us all fed, to help keep us fed. We ate like we haven't eaten in days. We chowed down on the food because we were so hungry. Once we were done with the food, we gave Adam our bowls and he put them in the sink. So after that, we each picked a room to sleep in and we went in our rooms. Once we were all in our rooms, I just put my stuff down near my bed and I put my gun on the nightstand. I just wanted to stay here for a while and rest. We had been on the road and running for our lives from these zombies for the past 3 days. I just want to relax and have a day where we aren't worrying about the zombies trying to eat us. I just hope tomorrow we can stay here for a few hours. Guys, that is the end of chapter 5, The Journey of Survival. Now you guys might be like, Fungal, whoa. You know, you guys are probably like, whoa, man, that shit's intense. Now, yes, that is intense. Everything I wrote. My mind is mind blown so deep, so amazing. Yeah, because it's gotta come from the soul. For me, everything I've written, I've either gotten from movies, books I've read, TV shows, you know, everything. And so I just created this scenario, and it's grown to be where 363 people have liked my stuff, and one person's voted on it. I'm like, oh my god. Do you guys want me to read chapter 6? Right? Do you guys want me to read chapter 6? Oh my god, we got 5 likes on this video! Holy fuck! Guys, we got 5 likes on this video! Yes! We got 5 likes on this video! Yay! 6 likes! What? Oh, we lost a like. Damn. Trollers. Do you guys want me to read chapter 6? Oh, we got our like back. Yay. Nope, it's back. I see that. Do you guys want me to read chapter 6? The craziest day ever? Wait, let me read ahead real quick. Hold on. Oh, this is Kai telling her story. Chapter 6. You guys want me to read chapter 6? Hello, everybody who's joining in. If you guys are just tuning in, my name is Fungal Ara, and today I'm reading my book. It looks like we will do chapter 6 because we are getting a lot more views. Apparently. Alright, guys, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go now. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go now. I still have not sent my streaks out. That's not really bad on my end, but it's kind of so. Chapter 6, guys. The craziest day ever. So, after we got some sleep, after the long day we had, we got all our stuff together. We were ready to get back on the road. So it looks like we didn't stay long. That's a place like. Once we all got up and we're all awake, Rachel made something that I'm not sure what it was. I wonder why I have to hit the like button like 3 times for it to stay. I don't know. That's weird. But she was making something that tasted good. I think she told us what it was, but I just don't remember. It made me feel like like when my mom would make waffles, bacon, and some eggs. It made me tear up a little bit, but not too bad. So when they were all done with breakfast, we grabbed our gear and went for the door we came in that had a dresser in the way from when we first got here. So you guys are probably like, wait, where'd the dresser come from? So in this house, people raided it, obviously, but they left like little food. And they had a big ass dresser, so they're like, so no Zomlin's getting this nice house. Some people in the middle of the night, well, not in the middle of the night, but like before they went to bed, I left that detail out. They moved the dresser in front of the door, so if any Zomlins came in, they'd just be like, you know, so they couldn't get in. Parker and Reggie volunteered to check to see. Hey, Lance, what's up? What's up, Lance? How you doing today, buddy? How you doing? Hope you're doing great. I'm reading a book that I wrote. Parker and Reggie volunteered to check to see if the coast was clear before they left. Once they gave us the okay to go, we ran to the streets of Bel Air to see if we could find another way of getting to Georgia. As we were all walking around, we came upon something that was kind of... You write books? Yep, Lens, I do. I've actually written 2. I'm currently in the process of writing 3. Oh, I'm also in the process of finishing my 2nd book. Hold on, let me find it. We came upon something that kind of was new, but I think Adam had seen it before. We didn't want to confront it, but Adam was getting closer and closer for some reason. So I went following him to make sure he wasn't going to do something dumb. The others told me not to follow him, but I didn't listen. I stopped when he got way too close to the thing he was looking at. Then Reggie and Riley came up to me and said, "Hey, Haley, go back to the group. If anything happens, we'll let you know. But just go back, okay?" I nodded my head and I went back to the others. So Riley and Reggie were following Adam to see what he was going to do. Reggie got close to Adam to where Adam almost cut his face off with a knife. When Adam did that, Reggie held his gun towards Adam, and Riley came running towards Reggie to make sure everything was okay. So both Riley and Reggie were holding Adam at gunpoint in case he tried something stupid. I guess Adam had been acting weird for the last couple days, and we were all about to find out why that was. Kai told me that she had seen this kind of behavior before. She said, this is before you came into the picture. There's this guy who randomly came into our Navy base. Gotta go, Fungal, sorry, but if you were streaming in 10, 15, 20 minutes, I'll come back. Bye. Goodbye. Good night. Goodbye, Lens. See you later, bud. There's a random guy. There was this guy who randomly came under our Navy base when all that still mattered. He looked pale as hell, and he was so groggy and looked like he hadn't eaten in weeks. When my buddy James, who was a paramedic, went to check him out, and the thing attacked him. I watched the whole thing happen to him. When the thing wouldn't stop attacking, I took out my pistol and shot that thing about 7 times, and nothing happened. Then it got up and started running towards me. I ran for my life when I saw him doing that. That's when I was... Then, when I was further away from it, I turned around and opened fire again, but I aimed for his head this time. Once it hit his head, he was dead for sure. She then told me that when it was over, she ran over to James, and she went to take a pulse to make sure he was alive. He was gone. After that day, she vowed to make sure that if anything ever happens to her friends the way that happened to James, she wouldn't run away. She would just aim at the head, and she would just shoot them. Wouldn't hesitate at all. Just shoot them to make sure they wouldn't come back, or they don't come back. I thought that was the weirdest thing I've ever heard of, but I didn't let that affect what was happening. Reggie and Riley told Adam to show his arms to make sure there were no bites. He resisted as they pushed him towards a wall and ripped up his sleeves and found something very surprising. They found not 1, not 2, 3 bites on his arm. He told us he found one He found them one night when they were back at the house, and he was scouting the area for Zomblins. One of them were right around the corner and attacked Adam. Ended up getting him 3 times. He just kept it a secret. Adam said, I wanted to tell you guys about... Dark raspy voice. I wanted to tell you guys about this. Then Reggie said, When? When were you going to tell... When? When you were about to turn into one of them? Huh? I was going to tell you once we were in another safe place so I could tell all of us together. They thought that he was hiding something else, so they questioned him. Adam said he was telling the truth, but Reggie and Riley weren't falling for it. The whole group was watching all this happen. They wanted to go help Adam, but Riley and Reggie kept telling us to stay where we were. Then Adam yelled Luke's name, and Luke turned around and kind of ran to Adam, but stayed behind Reggie and Riley. Adam whispered something to Luke, then Luke ran off. After Adam said that, Reggie and Riley went closer to Adam and said, Adam, something tells me this chapter is almost over. It's going to leave a cliffhanger. No, it's not really almost over. I try not to leave cliffhangers in my chapters. Though I should do that now. Adam, you know what we have to do to you now. Adam nodded, closed his eyes. They opened fire. Everyone in the group was shocked to see what they were doing, but, well, it had to be done. They only shot him twice, once in the head, once in the chest to make sure he wouldn't come back. We were all sad for a bit, but then we had to move on with our lives. So we walked to about 3 different cities that were completely dead. As we were walking, I thought about Adam and what he might have said to Luke before he died. But I didn't want to ask him because it could have been personal, and I don't know. I thought everything has happened in the past few days too. But I thought about everything that has happened in the past few days too. All the murders that have happened, the friends I've made. I was just hoping that nothing bad was going to happen for a while longer. So if you guys are just confused as to what's going on, Adam got bit 3 times in an arm. I don't remember which arm. I think it was his left arm. And he wasn't being affected yet. The bites normally take like a couple days. Poor Adam. Yep. Shot once in the heart. Once in the head. I know it's hard to lose a character, but it's hard. It's hard to lose a character, guys. I like a fucking bump. Okay. I hope you guys are enjoying this. It's like exhilarating. Aw, Adam. Rip. I know. Rip Adam. We all were starting to get tired and feeling weak, so we tried to find somewhere safe to stay the night. Luke found a really sketchy building to stay the night in, but we thought it was a bad idea to go in there. Oh, we were too tired to go any further. Or any farther. So we followed Luke in the building, shut the door behind us. We all found a room to stay in together, so in case something were to happen to someone, Kai, Rachel, and Luke went in the room first to check it out, make sure we were safe for the night. I heard a few screams, then heard some cutting and a gunshot. Other than that, we were safe to go in and rest for the night. We all chose a place to sleep, and most of us quick passed out. I stayed up a little longer, and so did Luke and Reggie. So Luke, Reggie, and I stayed up talking for a while, then we started getting tired. We all went to the place we chose to sleep, and we all fell asleep. I was sleeping for about 10 minutes when I woke up to a blood-curdling scream. I immediately jolted up and took my gun out and held it out. I saw that someone was having a nightmare. Got up and went to see who was screaming. It was Kai. And Kai wasn't sleeping. Because she was being dragged by something. I went after her, but woke up some people too. I woke up Luke and Chris, and they both came with me. We followed the screaming to a weird room. We went inside and saw Kai with a mark on her face, like she'd been hit in the face to be quiet. Luke and Chris made a circle to protect us, and I kept trying to wake up Kai, but nothing was working. When I tried to keep waking her up, someone swept away Chris and Luke. I was by myself and I didn't know what to do. All of a sudden, somebody came out of a dark corner and they held a gun towards me. Then 2 other people came too. Put my hands up and they still held me at gunpoint, so I would stay still. I didn't know what else to do, but this seemed like a good idea. They held their ground for a while. The thought that was going through my head was... the thought that was going through my head... I'm gonna die from this. What do I do now? That's the last little bit, guys, of chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of 7. Chapter 7. Now that's a cliffhanger. I left a cliffhanger on that one after I said I don't really leave cliffhangers. Anyone for chapter 8? Chapter 8. Chapter. See, that was a cliffhanger. I just said that. I was like, after I just said I don't leave cliffhangers. It's a cliffhanger. Chapter 8, anybody? I'll read it. I think we should all go to bed and leave it at it. It's more exciting that way. Really? Can you stand it, though, Mark? Can you do it? Can you... Damn, are you gonna read the whole book? No. God, no. It's only 8. That's chapter 8. This is chapter 8. And I'll go through and make the changes that I need to, and I'll go through the chapters and rewrite them as well. And Marker and Maker and everyone else wants to rewatch tomorrow, so gives them something to feel the agony like we are. How many chapters? There's 30. 30 in this one book. My other book I have like 15 right now. I'm working on 16. I'm gonna have 30 chapters for this, or maybe 20 for this, my second book, and then I'm gonna work more on my third one. Oh damn, yeah. My highest word count I think is like 25,000 words, 2,500 words, somewhere around there. I used to type a lot. I was literally like this keyboard. Okay, look at this. I used to just go like, I wouldn't even look at the keyboard. I'd just be like, non-stop. I just go. I could still do that. But I think that actually is a good place to hang off, because it's... I will do... Oh, she's stalling because she wants to tempt me. Chapter 8. Oh, you typed it? I thought you wrote it. Oh god, if I wrote it, oh, that would have taken more than a year. No, I typed it. Am I No, I'm not tempting you. I mean, if you want to wait for tomorrow, I just closed the browser, so... I mean, if you want me to read it, that's fine. If you want to wait for tomorrow, that's fine. I really don't care. Tomorrow, though, for sure, before I go to... I can wait till tomorrow. Okay. Alright, that's reasonable. I read like 7 chapters today. So, yes, it is, and it's easier for people to rewatch. True. So, you guys, that is going to be the end of the reading stream. I will be back tomorrow, because we want everyone to catch up. True. So, tomorrow, I will be streaming again, and we're going to read more. I'm going to go through the chapters tomorrow during my study hall, while I'm working on my 3rd book. I'll go through those couple chapters. I'll go through all my chapters and rewrite them, or fix what mistakes I made, because it made me really cringe in those last few. So I'll go through them and fix them. But I hope you guys have enjoyed the 7 chapters of The Great Adventure and the bonus of me reading 3rd book. Holy moly, looks like we'll be here for years to come. And even when we get book 3, we'll have more years to come, right? So, I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. If you guys did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. I'm not kidding, like, fucking smash that shit. Smash that thumbs up button. Leave a hopefully positive comment down below. I love reading positive comments. If you guys are not yet subscribed, make sure you guys had an amazing time, Logan. Another fantastic stream. Yes. If you guys would like to, if you guys are not yet subscribed, make sure you guys smash the subscribe button to help us reach our goal of 370 subscribers. I know you guys can show your fungi love. For the rest of the week, I will be streaming on my phone if I want to stream. I'll be streaming on my phone. I will be reading my book if you guys want, and I will also be. We'll do some fun stuff. We're not gonna do boring shit. We're gonna have some fun tonight. For the next few days. Logan, have you played the Whack Your Teacher games? Yes. Yeah, of course. That's just fun. I think that's it. So, thank you guys so much for watching this lovely stream. Thank you guys for your kind-hearted comments on this video. I think that's all I got. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be back again tomorrow after 7:15. Have a good day tomorrow. Yeah, I'll message you, Mark, before I go live, so then you can be here. So I love you guys, and have a great Tuesday. Bye-bye, bros and broskies. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Okay, I'll be able to hop on right away, if not shortly after, okay? Bye-bye, 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 bye. Goodbye, my lovely fam.